Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kerry Jeffrey. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, counsellor and life coach, and I work exclusively online with clients all around the world, helping to give them the key essential emotional tools that they need to manage and live as well as they can with chronic illness. And I know exactly what that's like because I have 4 invisible chronic illnesses myself. So I happened to be watching a video the other day with an interview, I think it was on CNN, for a woman who is considered a long hauler now with COVID complications from which she is not recovering. And this poor person has a feeding tube because she has gastroparesis. She has a whole lot of other ongoing health issues that have changed her from a healthy, outgoing, active mother to somebody who is now pretty much disabled. And I think as people with chronic illness, this is something that most of us can relate to, right? 7 years ago, I was a healthy person. I didn't have any issues. I was rarely at the doctor's. And it felt like overnight I became cognitively and physically disabled. And that was a shocking experience. That was a life-changing experience. And that's why I do the work that I do, because becoming chronically ill is a life-changing thing that happens. And the only way you know what it's like is if you go through it, right? You experience it. And I was reading through the comments to sort of see what people made of this, looking, I guess, for some sympathy and empathy. And this one idiotic man popped in to say that is psychosomatic, right? Clearly it's psychosomatic because she couldn't be experiencing these horrendous side effects with this ongoing chronic illness as a result of being triggered by COVID. And you know what? That made me didn't make me, because nothing can make me, but I just felt this is the typical sort of shit that we have to deal with on an almost daily basis. Like, how dare you? How dare you, some idiot sitting at home who has never been through this experience, say that is in somebody's head, that you are making it up, that it couldn't possibly be real. It is something that your brain is doing to you, right? And clearly, with the work that I do as a therapist, hypnotherapist and counsellor, I know there is a definite mind-body link, right? Our mind impacts our body, and the things going on in our body also impact our mind. But this whole blowing off something as psychosomatic is just more of that gaslighting, right? That gaslighting that we are all subject to. And it really needs to start being called out. Right? It really needs to start being called out by the medical community, who are the main perpetrators of this sort of gaslighting. It needs to be called out by our family members. It needs to be called out by the people who do these stories. It really needs to be called out that this is a real thing. Let's not forget the fact that chronic autoimmune disease is one of the top causes of death, leading to death in women, children, and men. Let's not forget that this is a leading cause of disability and hospitalization. Let's not forget that this is taking people out of the workforce. Let's not forget that this is changing people's lives for the rest of their life. So now that I've shared that with you, I am going to go and take my insulin. And I need to take my insulin for this invisible disease of type 1 diabetes that I have, that idiots like that man can't see because I look so healthy. Because if I don't take my insulin, I'm going to die, right? And let's not forget that I had to take my thyroid replacement hormones this morning because thyroid hormone is so essential. Even though I have this invisible disease called Hashimoto's, if I don't continue to get those thyroid hormones, I will go into a coma and die. But hey, it's probably psychosomatic and all in my head. Am I right? So I'm going to go and leave you and go manage these invisible conditions that I live with that could be psychosomatic. I don't know. I mean, they've nearly killed me already, but hey, maybe it's all in my head. Oh my God, where do these people get off with this stuff? It's just crazy. Anyway, enjoy your days, and I want you to know I believe you. I get it. Chronic illness isn't a joke, and this is not in your head. It is very, very real. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? Bye.